a question. Mufti Sahab, I've got a couple of questions in relation to halal financing. While we have Quran and Sunnah, we also have Ijma, Ijtahad, and EQRAZ in Islamic finance. And how is this used in creating the Islamic finance structures and modalities? What is the process behind it? If you can quickly explain, please.
It's a very interesting and deep question. But briefly, when it comes to ibadat in Sharia, we have several ahadith and references, and then the idea is whatever we have and whatever was taught to us from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we do it accordingly. We won't add or change or anything. That's not permitted. Of course, praying nawafil and all of that is fine. But when it comes to financial transactions and business, the way the Sharia operates is only principal narrations. And then the rest of everything else, when it comes to business and finance, because finance and business is primarily designed to fulfill our worldly needs, the scholars mention that the Sharia has given us principles to work with, even in the hadith. So for example, salam, a famous transaction, there are only a few narrations mentioned in the books of hadith. But then the scholars and the jurists, the fuqaha, mention that the asal is al-ibaha or al-aslu fil bay' al-hil, right? That the default is that in transactions, things are permissible. And what that means is scholars have tried to develop structures, financing products in the last 50, 60 years to accommodate contemporary needs, looking at Sharia principles. So we have a framework from Sharia. We can't engage in riba. We can't fall into gharar. There can't be any conditions, unfair terms and conditions. You can't cheat one another. You have to be transparent. There has to be good governance. There's several ideas in Sharia and principles. As long as we fulfill those principles, and then we can then develop different structures. And so we have ideas and products which have been created. For example, diminishing musharaka as a product. That product didn't exist in the time of the Messenger of Allah as we know it today. But because this is a structure which has been developed to fulfill contemporary needs, how is that developed? Well, you have standard setting bodies like IOFI. You have other bodies like the OIC Fiqh Academy. So many scholars come together and they try, they discuss, they debate, review from a very fiqh and legal perspective. Is this product Sharia compliant or not? Does this structure align with Sharia principles? After that debate and discussion, then do you get a product in the market? So it's not about one scholar. The Islamic finance industry is based on several scholars, several practitioners, several experts from different backgrounds coming together, debating, discussing, reviewing, researching, engaging, and then presenting solutions to our contemporary challenges that we have. That's how it all works in the industry. It takes time. For example, with IOFI, one standard can take from 1 year to 2 years to even 3 years just in developing and being launched, because the amount of work that goes in reviewing and understanding that has to take place before anything is publicized.
Thank you very much.